Hello there, yogis. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is yoga for your wrists. So this is really awesome preventative medicine and stretches for the wrists so that we can help to avoid arthritis or any sort of energy blockages through the wrists and the forearms and the palms of the hands. So let's get right into it. Satnam, lovelies. Let's start in a seat together. Just cross-ankled. You can feel free to sit up on something if you need a little bit more leverage under your seat. We're going to sweep our arms up into a V. And I want you to bring your forefingers to glue together and your thumbs just sort of hanging out. So you're going to sit up nice and tall. Soften the shoulders down as much as you can. Your palms are just sort of facing up there. And what we're going to start doing here is just close our eyes, and then we're going to start to just sort of flap our forefingers in towards the center of the palm and then back out. So you're just sort of opening and closing there. So close your eyes if you haven't already. Just begin to tap into some deep breathing. Staying nice and strong through those arms. You might start to feel some heat build in your wrists pretty quickly. I know I am right now. So this is a Kundalini movement that helps to break through stuck energy in the wrists. So it's a really great preventative medicine for arthritis. As you begin to really meet that heat and that discomfort, see if you can deepen your breath even more. Might start to feel real weird. See if you can keep going. Maybe even speed up the movement a little bit. See if you can let go of any grimacing through the face. We're going to rock out with this another 30 seconds. If you took a break, see if you can come back for this last little bit. More seconds. Focus your gaze in and up towards the brow. Deepen that breath. Forefingers out and open. Inhale deep. And exhale through the mouth. Release your arms and your hands down. Holy moly. You might shake those hands out a little bit. That can be a lot, I know. All right, we're gonna meet in tabletop. So all fours, wrists right under your shoulders, knees right under your hips, big toes touching. We're going to flip our palms for today. So you're going to flip your fingers back to face your knees, but just check in that your pointer finger is facing directly back. So pointer finger is a clear line of energy towards the back of the mat. And now we're going to inhale to drop the belly, lift your tailbone, lift your chin and your gaze. And then exhale, press the earth away Suction the belly in and up and round your spine here. So you're probably feeling a big stretch there through the wrists. I know I am. Inhale, drop the belly, find that nice arch. And then exhale, round and dome in. Close your eyes and just move with your breath. So this might feel like enough for you today to just go slow. Might be a lot of sensation in the wrists. If it begins to feel accessible, and as you begin to open up in those wrists some more, you might speed up your happy cat, sassy cat so that it turns into kitty at the club. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round the spine. Stay with me. Come to a neutral spine. Slowly, in slow motion, begin to shift your hips back towards your heels, slowly peeling the edges of the palms off of the mat, and then the middle of the palms, until you just get to your fingertips, hips to heels, and then rising all the way up on your shins. Inhale, open your arms wide, and then exhale, give yourself a hug and round into yourself. Inhale, opening wide. Exhale, hug. Keep going with these Tibetan sun salutes. Riding on the waves of the breath. And freeing up this movement for yourself. So really just allowing your own expression to come through. Two more rounds. And then inhale to lift yourself up on your shins. Step your right leg out to the right with your right foot planted and your right toes facing directly forward, gate pose. Inhale to reach your arms up. And as you exhale, slide your right palm down your right leg and just take a little side bend to the right. Lengthening the tailbone down towards the earth a little bit. Breathing into the waist, the outer hip on the left side. Inhale to come up, right arm up, and then step your right foot forward, right into a low crescent. Right here, bring a prayer to your heart. And now interlace your hands and reach your palms forward, up, and maybe a little bit back. So this is another good stretch for your wrists here. I know that I personally have a really sensitive left wrist. So this sequence that I'm offering you today is really one of my favorites that I like to give myself for really stretching the wrists and a little flow for taking it easy on the wrists. So it's not so much weight bearing. You're still getting a total body stretch. See if you can pour the weight of the hips forward a little bit more and lift your palms up and back. Inhale deep. And exhale, bring your fingertips to frame your front foot. Press your fingertips into the earth. Lift your hips in your belly a little bit, and then just step your right shin back. Sit your hips to your heels, forehead to the ground, child's pose. And then slowly round up through the spine. Rise all the way up on your shins on the inhale, sweep your arms up, and then step your left leg out to the left. Inhale deep here, and then exhale, slide your left palm down your left leg. Reach up and over to the left. Leaning back into your right shoulder blade a little bit. Unclenching the jaw. Take one more deep breath in. And then rise up to neutral. Step your left foot forward into a low crescent. Bring a prayer to your heart. Interlace your palms. Reach them forward, up, and maybe a little bit back. See if you can squeeze those 4 fingers together. Maybe even close your eyes. Squeezing the sit bones to activate the root lock as you dip the weight of the hips forward. The chest lifts up and back. Deeply inhaling. And exhale to release your fingertips to frame your front foot. Press the fingertips into the earth, round the spine a little bit, and then step your left shin back behind you, forehead to the ground, child's pose. Keeping your fingers tented, just walk them over to the left, dropping your forehead to the ground. And then walk them back through center and over to the right. And then back to center. Plant the palms wide, point your fingers facing directly forward. Rise up to all fours on the inhale, and then exhale, tuck the toes and lift your hips up and back for down dog. And I want you to pay special attention here on the hands for today. So really focus on plugging in all 10 of your finger pads into the ground and finding a little lift through the bottom edges of the palms so that there's a little less weight on your wrists, right? It's more plugging in through the finger pads. Let your head go, let your heels go. Take a deep breath in. And stick your tongue out. Now go ahead and tent your fingers and walk your tented fingers back towards your feet. Once you get there, just hang heavy. You can create a little bend in the knees, grab opposite elbows, just swing and sway a few rounds side to side. Good, and then come to center. I'm going to take gorilla pose here. So go ahead and flex your palms now so that the top of the hands plant into the earth, and you're going to bring your hands underneath the soles of your feet so that your fingers reach towards your heels, your toes tuck in towards your wrist creases. And you can sort of allow some weight to plug forward into the feet a little bit to get even more of a little massage through your wrists. Inhale to a flat back as much as you can, stretching the heart forward. And then as you exhale, you're just going to bend and widen the elbows, pressing the feet into the hands, letting your head go. And then you can either keep this pretty static as such, maybe
that's enough sensation for you. Or you can bend your knees a little bit and just sort of roll your feet from side to side. Just getting into some different areas there in the hands and the wrists. It's like a little massage for the heel of your hand. And then gently, one and then the other, release your hands from under your feet. Round your spine, slowly roll up to stand vertebra by vertebra until you rise up into Tadasana, mountain pose. Slide your palms to face forward, closing the eyes, chin level, open heart. Feel all four corners of your feet in the earth. Amazing. All right. Inhale here to sweep your arms up. Catch a prayer. And then on the exhale, bring the prayer to your heart. So same here. Interlace the palms. Now press them down, forward, up, and back. And then as you exhale, sweep the fingertips out to the sides, interlace the hands behind your back. Squeeze the shoulder blades, puff the heart forward and up. Inhale deep. Now as you exhale, bend your knees and slowly deliver your chest to your thighs, and then release your head and maybe lengthen out those legs as you fold. Release the arms. Inhale, slide the palms up the shins for a flat back. And exhale, melt into your legs. Inhale, lengthen and rise all the way up to stand. Catch your prayer. Exhale, prayer to your heart. Interlace the hands. Inhale, press them down, forward, up, maybe a little bit back. And then exhale, release your hands behind you, interlaced. Inhale, draw the knuckles down, heart up. Exhale, bend the knees and slowly fold into yourself. Let your head go. Let's do that one more time. Release the arms. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, melt into your legs. Inhale, lengthen and rise all the way up. Exhale, prayer to your heart. Interlace the hands. Inhale, press them down, forward, up, back. And exhale, interlace the hands behind you. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades. And then exhale, bend the knees and fold back into yourself. Like a little piece of origami. Hang out here just for a moment. You can flutter your lips. Shake your head. All right, release your arms. Go ahead and walk your hands forward a little bit, down dog. And then lower your knees to the ground. Point your toes and come to sit back on your heels for rock pose. Right here, we're going to stretch our arms long in front of us. And what we're going to be doing, so this is another funky movement like we did in the beginning. We're going to create a little bit of heat and unlock the energy here in the wrists and in the hands. So you're going to go from a wide palm to making a fist with your hands, but with your thumbs in. So wide, closed with the thumbs in, wide. So just focus on thumbs, 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 okay? So arms out long in front of you. You can close your eyes and just begin whenever you're ready. Inviting some slow, deep breathing to help calm the nervous system as you work with this really deep movement. Again, unlocking that jaw. You might get a little tripped up
with the thumbs. It's all good. Just keep going. Come back to it. It's intense, I know. 30 more seconds. Soften those shoulders a little bit. Recommit for these last 10 seconds. Whew, and now thumbs in, make that fist. Squeeze the thumbs and then make circles here with your wrists moving out so that your right hand is circling clockwise, your left counterclockwise. Keep squeezing the thumbs. And now reverse circle in. And then inhale your arms out. Exhale through the mouth. And release the arms down. All right. You're going to now bring the backs of the hands to the side rib cage. It's another one of my favorites here. So you're just going to start to wiggle side to side. So I'll turn and face you. So you're just going to start to do a little dance through your upper half. Close your eyes. Just pressing the backs of the hands into the ribs, getting that nice stretch and flexion here through the hands. Last moment. Play with positioning your hands in a different way. See how that changes the feeling. Whew. And then let it go. Shake out those hands. Shake out the wrists. Okay. Last movement here. I'm going to bring the legs out long in front of us. You're going to inhale to reach your arms up, flexing your feet. On the exhale, reach forward. And then if you can, wrap your peace fingers around your two big toes and the thumb into the big toenail. If that's not happening today, no problemo. Just grab onto your shins, your knees, wherever you can get, okay? So we're just gonna inhale here to a flat back, stretching your heart forward. And then exhale, you're just gonna bow down and into your legs. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale, fold down.
you can feel free to bring your legs a little bit closer in towards one another and just stay folding into yourself for a few moments here. Paschimottanasana. This is too much. Bend your knees. You can even grab opposite elbows underneath your knees, softening your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. Slowly roll up through the spine. Very last final thing here. You can cross your ankles in a seat and then just grab opposite elbows behind you. Slide your shoulders back. You might stay here. You might fist bump yourself behind your back, drawing the elbows out to the sides. Spine nice and tall. Final variation, reverse namaskar, reverse prayer. So you might slide the fingers up towards the sky, edges of the pinkies to the spine, and then maybe, just maybe, bringing the palms and the thumbs to touch as well. Again, drawing those shoulders back, elbows back and wide. This one is really incredible for opening the shoulders and the forearms and the wrists. Deep breathing into the heart. Wherever you're at, we're just going to end with an Om here, blessing ourselves from head to toe. Inhale deep. Aum. Release the arms and the hands from back behind you. Bring a prayer to your forehead, a bow into your beautiful body. Sat Nam. Sat Nam, loves. Thank you so much for joining our session today. Remember to like, subscribe, share this channel with your friends, and help support free yoga and free love for all. Sat Nam.